On June 12th, 2020, 6 of the world's greatest actors got together once again to read more of Sonic High School, a fanfiction written by the legendary Dark Doom Firemaster, creator of Succulent Stories. Unfortunately, the editor of these recordings went into a near 2-year-long period of not getting off his lazy ass. I welcome you to enjoy the talents of these Emmy-winning actors. Seth as the narrator and SBO, Andrew as the leading role, myself as Amy and Miss Lesson, Reese as Tails and Knuckles, Caleb as Vector, Joey, who played Eggman and Rouge in the first one but didn't this time because he just didn't show up to this one, Logan, who plays Shadow, and finally, Jason, the guy who was supposed to play Rouge, but really sucked at it because he was just playing Counter-Strike the entire time and didn't know where we were half the time. So now, break out the popcorn, bust open a cold one, get a bucket of pineapple juice, and bring in your entire family, because this video is way longer than it has any right being. And now, I present to you Sonic High School, Chapters 6 through 10.
Sonic High School, Chapter 6. SBO and Rogue. SBO walked to Rogue's house because it was time for their date together, and all SBO could think was that they were about to make sex for the first time. SBO looked at the computer and read what it was about to do and what the right words were, so he would know how it works and how to say it right, so no one would make fun of him. It was Rogue's house he was at now, and it was in front of him. SBO knocked at Rogue's house door. "I hope she is home," said SBO, and she was. She opened the door just then.
Wait, how does Rogue sound like?
Girl.
It's a
girl.
Think of
Imagine
like
like
a
Okay,
girl.
let's go. Shut up! Okay, let's go inside.
Where are you? Where are you in the thing? We're at Hello, I'm Home.
Hello on the phone.
Hello, I'm home.
That Rogue, looking always sexy in her tiny baby bra and big cool boobs. SBO thought she looked like the hottest woman in the world that he could see from here.
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh my god, quit playing Source.
I'm not. I'm actually tabbed into this. Okay. Okay, let's go inside.
How did you skip past it again?
You need to follow along.
We are at where? We are at where?
Oh, I'm Rogue.
Yeah, where?
Okay, let's go inside.
No.
Where am I? Where are you taking? Where are you taking me on our date tonight?
Whispered Rogue in a sex-filled voice. SBO thought this one over so that he could say it right the first time and get her to do what he wanted. That's sex. Well, said SBO, just let me put on this science hat and we will begin sex. Rogue looked shocked, but she was probably excited too. SBO could tell they both had an erection.
Wait, what? They both have what?
What? Said Rogue in a shocked way. Right here? SBO said yes. This hat was made by Tails specifically for our date. It makes it impossible to see and impossible to hear while I'm wearing it. SBO did a cool face at her because being smart can be cool too, as long as you're not a nerd ass. Okay, let's go inside. He grabbed SBO's hand, but back, and she fell, causing him to fall, and they both fell together on the grass where they rolled around it until they were about the middle of Rogue's house front, so it was prettier room around for them activities. No, said SBO, I want to make sex in you right here. And SBO put the invisibility hat on so nobody could see or hear them, and a whole new world of possibilities were optioned to them so they could do sex in whatever way they wanted, and it was time to start sex right now. SBO revealed his penis.
Golf course.
When he's in church and it's boring, so you just get a boner anyway.
It looked like a surprise ghost came flying down at an airport. Instead of being full of businessmen, it was full of SBO screaming to tell himself. Idiot.
Balls hurricane swirling his balls and her balls. Semen time.
Exhibit arcade game. It's from side to side. I can't record.
Bye-bye, said SBO, and SBO walked off her property and away to his house and did the rest of his things until school happened the next day. Sonic High School, Chapter 7. We had front sex. whispered Espio at the people at his lunch table. Espio was at school in the lunchroom and was Tails and Charmy and Vector too. I had explained to her body that you haven't done that. They had not done that.
Wow, cool! You are the coolest after Sonic!
Said Tails, who was right there, so he didn't have to shout. It was good not to shout because this was supposed to be a secret. Tails did not hear the whole school talking about Espio's penis and balls like with Sonic in Chapter 1, but in a different way. Sex.
Yeah, speaking of Sonic, where is the gay bag?
Said Vector, who was the captain of the school's football team. Vector was good at this because he was big and strong and had sharp teeth under his mouth.
Just kidding.
Said Vector's.
Sonic is cool.
I don't know!
Said Tails to Vector, where Sonic was somewhere else trying to find Amy, who was not at lunch. Sonic was knocking on Amy's door to her house.
Are you home? Are you home?
It was like Amy was not home because she was not opening the door. Sonic was worried about Amy because she was his only girlfriend, even if she denied his sex stuff. So he ran into the door and barged it down like it was made of nothing. Sonic was now in Amy's house. Amy's house was really pink because that was Amy's color. Sonic looked around Amy's house for Amy, but Sonic could not find any more. Sonic finally went to Amy's bedroom and opened the door up. What Sonic saw next was what he did not expect. Amy was tied up on her bed with a thing in her mouth. She couldn't talk. Sonic did a scream and ran over to Amy. She looked sad and starved like African did. Sonic untied Amy, and she sat up and cried into Sonic's arms.
It was awful!
Said Amy.
He came into my room in the evening and tied me up on this bed and messed up the things in my room.
Amy was right. Her room looked messy.
So get a maid.
Said Sonic, always thinking about a solution to problems.
Who tied you up? Who was it? Be calm, Amy. Calm down and talk to me.
Sonic patted Amy on the back to help her.
It was Shadow. I saw him outside his house next door with a machine gun and a sword in his house to kill his mom, and he saw me. So he tied me up like a brigand?
Amy said all this. Sonic was shocked that Amy said this to him. He remembered now in that other part when Shadow said he was going to kill his mom, but no one thought about it more than once because Shadow was always a bad guy. What he did realize was Shadow was serious.
Okay, was it him who also said that you would not have sex with me on Sonic Messenger?
Yes, I did not talk to you then.
Spoke Amy back to Sonic.
So, how do you really feel about it?
Asked Sonic, whose brain was now humming with sex ideas.
Shit, I don't know.
It said Amy still all worked up.
Give me a day. Right now, let's get things right.
So Sonic and Amy went back to school, where everyone else was besides them. Sonic and Amy saw Espio walking around between a lot of...
I got it right there.
Hey, here you are, said Espio to Sonic and Amy. I had sex with Rogue last night. Do not tell anyone, said Espio.
Right, you did. I almost forgot.
Said Sonic.
Hear that, Amy?
And Amy was like, yup.
You gotta tell me all about it later so I know what to do to Amy.
Said Sonic and then turned around. Sonic heard a sound coming from the hallway where someone was coming. It was a really fat guy that looked so huge to him. The fat guy got closer and closer until they could see who it was. And it was Rogue. Wow, you are so fat now. What's that about? Rogue looked mad and surprised at Espio.
Oh, you got me pregnant.
Oh my god, thought Sonic to himself without saying it with voice.
She is pregnancy fat.
This means that she will have a baby.
That's so nice. I hope you have a great baby.
Sonic tried to be a good boyfriend and said,
Hope your baby is cool.
and smiled. Espio looked more worried than everybody else. So I'm gonna be your baby's dad, said Espio. Worried and excited both.
Better believe it, boy.
Said a voice that sounded just like Shadow's. Sonic High School, Chapter 8.
Shadow.
Shouted Sonic. It was Shadow there.
Surprised to see me.
We know what you did to your mother.
Screamed Amy like a crazy man.
It was...
Shadow cut her off and did not let her finish saying the sentence.
You didn't see anything. I'm Shadow, and I know how to commit crimes. You think I have not killed a person before? I have.
Shadow crossed his arms and sneered at Amy, looking at her.
But, I saw you.
Then Amy said,
You saw nothing. I stopped you.
It doesn't matter. You were on your way inside your house to kill your mom.
Said Amy. Amy shook around because she was all nervous, and her smaller than Rogue's but still good boobs wiggled a little, and Sonic thought it was cool to see it. He wanted to support her.
I did not kill my mom. I was going into my house to protect her from Dr. Eggman.
Oh, okay.
said Sonic, and Sonic and Espio went to class because it started and they were still in the high school hallway.
He was trying to ship my Ultra Chaos Emerald shards to space so he could collect them in his egg space station.
We gotta do something about him. I understand that you had a reason to tie me up, but do not kill your mother.
I was only kidding, because the other guys were all being too important about themselves. And I do not think that that is a good quality for high school students to be. High school students should be nice and caring and not talk about themselves like they are the best, because that will only make us all assholes, which isn't what we should be trying to be.
Shadow said that to Amy, and she understood that he was a good guy and had a reason for tying her up on a bed, even if he had bad times when he was dark and did crimes in the cityscape. They both went to a class in different directions, so the conversation ended. Later, after school, Sonic went on Sonic Messenger and talked to Espio.
Hey Espio, how are you? Do you know what you're gonna do about being Roge's baby?
Listen, Sonic, this is hard for me to say, said Espio into the computer, which went across the internet as Sonic. I want to get Rogue to get a abortion. Sonic was upset because Rogue's baby would not survive it. In fact, Rogue's baby would die.
Oh no!
There has to be another way, Espio.
Said Sonic in Sonic Messenger.
But if you really want to do it, that's okay too, because it's your decision.
Good, because I want you to help me. I'm going to go to Rogue tomorrow at school and slip her the abortion pill in one of her meals. It will help me by distracting her, said Espio then.
Okay, see you then,
said Sonic. The next day happened and Sonic was at lunch.
I won the science competition, but you didn't come, Sonic.
Said Tails in a sad, mad way.
I wanted you to come because I'm such a good friend to you, but you did not. But I won anyway, without you.
Tails was mad at Sonic, which did not usually happen because they were the best friends.
Wow, sorry, Tails. I was so busy and I did not know.
Said Sonic, trying to make Tails happy again.
Kiss my ass!
Screamed Tails. Sonic just flew out the room with his flying tail.
This is awful.
Said Sonic.
He's my best friend.
Sonic knew this was a big problem, but changed his mind to thinking about Rogue and Espio, and then went over to where Rogue was going to get the abortion pill from Espio. Vector was there too, which was kind of weird because he usually was not.
Okay, Espio, are you ready?
Said Sonic only to Espio. Espio shook his head and said yes.
Hey,
Wait,
Rogue,
wait.
how are you doing today?
Yeah.
How was your lots of homework? What are you eating for lunch?
Sonic said to Rogue to distract her from Espio. Looks like Sonic did it perfectly because while he was asking things, Espio put the abortion pill in Rogue's salad. Rogue ate salads because she is thin. Rogue answered the questions, but no one was paying attention because they're all now glad it was done.
Oh, uh-oh, what is this?
Suddenly looking like a shocked woman. What? What is wrong? Asked Espio. He was worried that Rogue found the abortion pill in her salad and was looking at it.
I think I'm having my baby. Here it comes.
Rogue said this before she could even eat the abortion pill, so everyone knew the baby was coming out for real.
Oh no!
Said all of them together. Rogue lied down on the ground, and they put a curtain around her so no one could really see what was going on because it would be gross. They could see a baby start to come out of her butt. It was crying. Everyone wanted the baby to shut up already because they were trying to have lunch.
Fuck.
So baby could have a lunchroom at high school.
Why did I just make that?
Miss Lesson, who was also the school nurse, said,
Get out of my way, kids! I have to help this baby get out of Roge! Babies are too weak to do this by themselves!
Miss Lesson went behind the curtain and helped pull the baby out of Rogue's butt, and it was still crying. But could you believe it? Rogue was exhausted from the baby, but Miss Lesson was not. Miss Lesson held the baby in her hands while it was crying and held it out forever.
Look at it!
And spiked
Miss
it on
Lesson,
the ground and started
Rogue's
T-pose.
baby was red and had long hair and big white fists.
Knuckles?
Welcome to the 38th take of the intermission. In this brief intermission, I will be explaining to you a couple things. You can skip it if you really don't care. Why did this video take so long to come out? This thing is a stupid Sonic fanfiction animation that isn't even supposed to be good. It's supposed to look like crap, and it still took me forever to make it. Why is that? Well, you see, it's because I'm lazy. Shut up. I wanted to move on from Sonic High School as if it's like some traumatic event in my life. I'm re-recording some of this bit just because I didn't really like how I said some things here. I'm not really proud of the first Sonic video. I'm really proud a lot of you seem to enjoy it, but I'm not a Sonic channel or a fanfiction channel, and now you're all subscribed, probably expecting more Sonic fanfiction content. There will be a part 3 to Sonic High School, and that will end it all. Part 3 will be a total of the last 15 chapters because this story is way too long. I can't say when it'll come out because I'm really not good at deadlines if you haven't figured that out. Really briefly, just want to thank everyone who helped out with this video. On screen, I'm not going to list out all their names because that's way too much. Some of these people don't even have a part in the video. I just wanted to thank them because they helped in different ways. Now back to me begging you to subscribe. I really am happy that a lot of people have found the channel. Really happy about that. But I want people to also check out my other things. I put way more effort into like everything else on the channel other than Sonic. I care more about it, the other things. Please subscribe. I really hate saying that because I feel like a dumb YouTuber who doesn't respect their audience at all. You don't even know where the subscribe button is. I gotta remind you where it is. So go do it. Subscribe. Go do it. Subscribe. It means a lot to me. If you even just clicked on this video by accident and accidentally clicked to this spot, that's fine. I'm happy by that, even if you disliked it, because that just means people are watching the stupid things I pour my time into. If you want to watch any of my other things because you like this video, or maybe you just want to go and dislike all my shit because you hate me so much, I'm fine with whatever. There's like a playlist over here that'll be the videos I want you to watch. If you watch the whole intermission bit, or again, you just happen to click to this part where I'm thanking you for watching the intermission bit, thank you. Pretty glad you're here. That's all I got. That sounded so cheesy. Wow, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh wait, and I wanted to explain why the footage looks so bad here. I thought it would be a good idea to record with a VHS camera, but then like the VHS messed up, so it just looks really bad, and I spent 2 hours color correcting it, even though I cut a lot of what I said, so it really wasn't worth it to spend 2 hours color correcting this one stupid part. I'm sure you guys are happy I spent time doing this instead of making the video that I promised a month ago and also a year ago.
Sonic High School, Chapter 9. Rogue's baby continued to do crying louder than a monster truck. Sonic looked at the baby really close.
Hey, Espio,
said Sonic.
Aren't babies supposed to look like you? Rogue's baby doesn't look like you, but looks like someone else I know.
Sonic rubbed his chin and sweaty balls and thought about who it was that it looked like.
Yeah, SBO. Rogue baby looked like Knuckles,
said Vector.
Cool. I'm gonna go tell him.
Vector ran like a crocodile would to find Knuckles to tell him what he said. Rogue was still on the ground looking at all tired and sore, and Miss Lesson was rubbing her butt because it was hurting for the baby that came out while she was trying to give birth to her baby. This dang baby was still crying. Espio looked worried about it. You guys are right. Why does my baby not look like me? Espio went over to Miss Lesson, who was holding the baby still, and looked closer and could not see himself in the baby.
This does not make sense,
said Espio to the baby. Just then, Vector came out of the door, and there was Knuckles too, huffing and puffing and looking surprised. Knuckles went right to Rogue and looked at him.
Wagyu!
He said, making that sound when he saw the baby. Rogue's baby. That looked like him. The baby was still crying.
What is wrong with you?
Yelled Knuckles at Rogue.
Why do you go and have a baby? Now I gotta be your dad.
He kept yelling at her with the maddest feelings. Knuckles thought about his horoscope that he read this morning and said, your biggest fear will come true, so you better watch out. Now he knew what that meant. It was about Rogue's baby, because Knuckles did not want this responsibility. It is harder than having a dog. Rogue was tired and Rogue's baby was crying, but Rogue was crying and scared of Knuckles' volcano raid and said,
I'm sorry, it was supposed to be Espio's baby. I'm sorry, it wasn't because he would not treat me like this.
Rogue said to Knuckles. He turned even redder and looked at Espio.
You tried to have a baby brother? Rogue is mine! You are not allowed!
Knuckles charged at Espio, but Vector held. Sonic thought,
Vector, why would you bring him here if you just know it was going to cause trouble?
Espio said, what? I did not know. You were not boyfriend and girlfriend. Espio seemed scared, but kind of calm.
We are, but it was a secret! Now you have to pay!
Knuckles kept trying to get at Espio, but Vector was holding him back. And thank goodness Vector was here because he was the captain of the football team and could restrain him like a crocodile seatbelt that could also talk to you. Knuckles could not get to him, so he said,
Tomorrow we will fight! Meet me in the hallway at the end of the school and prepare for me to beat you on your ass, man!
Knuckles stormed out of the lunchroom and went away. Rogue's baby stopped crying and said,
No, come back. You don't have to fight Espio.
but it was too late because Knuckles was so gone. Rogue patted her baby on the head and said,
You should go to sleep and get your rest, baby. You're probably tired.
So Rogue's baby went to sleep and it was finally quiet. Espio tried his best to look like a big tough guy and not panic, but he was secretly scared and went back to doing what he was doing before this baby thing happened. So did Sonic too. The rest of the school and getting home from school happened. Sonic did not see Tails or Knuckles for any part of it. Tails was still mad at Sonic. Sonic took out his Sonic phone on the way home and called his girlfriend Amy.
Hey, Amy, so did you decide if you wanted sex?
Said Sonic.
You know, Sonic, I am just too stressed out and nervous by everything going on at high school. Things are so crazy.
Damn, said Sonic, and hung up the phone and finished getting home. Sonic thought he would never be a true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy at this rate. It was almost like she had a second boyfriend that Sonic did not know about. And that was why Amy on sex from Sonic. The fuck is that? Sonic
Also,
had dinner.
hold on. Wait, don't continue. Jason.
Yeah?
You just texted me saying you're playing Counter-Strike and if I want to play.
You want to play CSS?
Jason, we're in the middle of Sonic High School.
You're supposed to be fully committed to this.
What did you just send me?
No, I say what we do is when you list out the friends, don't list out
What
Jason.
happened to
Just
Lester?
list them out as some random
Alright,
dude who joined the
alright,
call
alright.
and you guys gave him roll. Sonic
It's
had
not a
dinner,
screen.
and then thought about his friends. Espio and Knuckles were both his friends, but they were intended to fight. What could Sonic do? Sonic figured that they were still both his friend, but he could go visit Espio because he was not the one who said he was going to fight, and because Knuckles had spikes on his hands, that would make him hard to beat in a fight. Sonic went to Espio's house. Said Espio's doorbell. Espio showed up at the door and opened it. Hey Sonic, thanks for coming, said Espio to Sonic. You gotta help me prepare for this fight. We can start by learning how to get rid of puncture wounds. Oh my fucking god. I was trying to not look nervous to Knuckles, but I actually was. Also, did you hear about Charmy Bee?
Nope, I did not hear.
Knuckles kidnapped that little gay is now threatening to hurt him if I don't show up to fight tomorrow. Especially now because the gods will crush my soul. Even if I is an annoying idiot loser.
Oh no, that's really bad.
Said Sonic. Sonic knew this now had to happen too, because his morals were probably the best. He did not know Knuckles would stoop to such a mean thing. Sonic and Espio then walked into Espio's house and up the stairs to Espio's bedroom. Our other friend is here too, said Espio just as he was opening the door to his bedroom. Espio finished opening the door and there was Tails, who was standing in Espio's bedroom. The moment Tails saw Sonic, his face turned into a salad of anger, the devil, and lava.
Salad?
We're on the final chapter for today.
Yay! Final chapter!
Sonic High School, Chapter 10.
Wait. You have to read the author's note.
Author's note. I was gonna make this the last chapter, but everyone just loves it, and my brain keeps exploding with new ideas. So I'm gonna continue Sonic High School for some longer time and make more chapters. Sonic
Yeah,
High
like
School.
25.
Shut up, someone. Sonic High School, Chapter 10.
Why are you here?
Screamed Tails with the anger of a million angry birds. Sonic was shocked because Tails was his best friend, and Tails was smart. But Tails was super pissed at Sonic for not coming to the science competition, even though they were best friends. Sonic moved his mouth, but words didn't come out because he did not know what to say. Sonic was a mixture of mad and sad and frustrating because he did not know what he could do to get Tails to be his friend again. At times like this, Sonic thought about Amy's fine body because it set his mind. Wait, what? Wait, why do you write E's like that?
Dig it.
Why do you write E's like that?
I'm here for my friend.
Said Sonic.
Our friend Espio. We're still friends too, Tails. You're just too mad to see that.
I know what I see.
Said Tails, kind of screaming.
I am so smart.
Espio tried to get in between them, even though it was his house that they were right now, and said, guys, please, Let's just make sure I can fight Knuckles and not get owned. Sonic and Knuckles ignored him for the moment and continued to be in a fuss.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't understand. What can I do to make our friendship the best one ever once again?
Said Sonic to Tails. Tails wiggled his two tails and looked to the side, thinking away.
I don't know. But you know what? Here, take this.
Tails took out a blue book from a spot and threw it on the ground in front of Sonic. It was what it was when Sonic looked at it. It was Sonic's journal.
What? How did you get this?
Said Sonic to Tails.
I gave this to Miss Lesson before she read about my ball problems.
I lied. I did not go to the science competition that night. I went to school. But instead of going to the science competition, I used my science hat of invisibility to sneak into Mrs. Lesson's room and get your journal. I wanted to get your journal so that no one else could read your business and do your baseball problem. That I know you still have, even though you think you are getting better. I was going to get you were not there at the competition like you should have been. Even though I'm such a good friend to you, even now, when I could have been reaching my moment of genius, I was doing the thing for you because I wanted you to be happy.
Tails said to Sonic in a voice of emotion. High school drama was so insane to be of. Sonic picked up his journal and it felt like he was going to cry because he was being an asshole jerk to his best friend who was only trying to make him happy.
Tails, you didn't have to do this.
Finally said Sonic.
What matters is that I did. And also that you did not care for my special day because you were too busy trying to be true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy. Goodbye, Sonic.
Said Tails right before he flew out Espio's bedroom window with his flying tails. This is so shitty, said Espio to Sonic, who was now the only other person in the room. I still have to fight Knuckles to... Your different kind of fight with Tails is just as crazy.
That's for me to figure out with Tails,
said Sonic.
Let's get back to making sure you cannot be defeated by Knuckles.
Sonic and Espio spent all night in Espio's bedroom reading books and watching videos about fighting and learning how to be the best at it.
I got a pizza here!
Oh! By the time the night was over, Espio was ready to face Knuckles. They went to school on this new day, and school happened, and it was over, and now they were Knuckles said to meet him to fight. There was a crowd of people around him that included Sonic, who looked worried, Rogue, who looked worried and with her baby, and Vector, who was smiling. Also in the crowd was Tails with him, Cream the Rabbit, who was Charmy B's girlfriend. Cream was a little woman and pretty smart, but not as smart as Tails. Her boobs were smaller than both Amy and Rogue's, but they were still high quality in their own way. It is surprising to most people that a gay like Charmy was even allowed to have a girl, but it just goes to show that the impossible is not what you think it is. Then Espio jumped over the crowd into the middle where Knuckles.
So, you decided to come anyway?
Said Knuckles, even though you know your ass is going to get torn up by my move. I do not want to fight you, Knuckles. But I'm doing this for Charmy and Rogue. I'm doing this for Charmy because you kidnapped him, and for Rogue because you did not respect her baby.
Then let's do this.
Knuckles charged at Espio with his fist like an elephant running at a hunter trying to kill him for his powers. Okay. But Espio jumped out of the way and onto the wall like a pro jumper, which he learned how to do last night. Espio jumped at Knuckles with a kick move, and Knuckles punched his foot, and they met with purple and red explosion of power that knocked both them back. They continued to jump around and attack each other, and did this for a while. It was difficult to watch for everyone. Rogue was in the crowd with their baby.
This is so difficult to watch,
said Rogue.
Violence shouldn't be the solution to conflict,
said Rogue's baby, peeking out between his hands.
You're right. Why do people do this like this? I hate it,
said Rogue to Rogue's baby. Rogue had become a different person since she had a baby. She used to only be sexy, but now Rogue was sexy and matronly?
Yes, fuck this evil world,
said Rogue's baby. Rogue then revealed her boob to her baby and had him eat it.
Right, continue.
Thought this was the best part about being a baby because not every boob is like this delivered to them on their doorstep like a milkman. Babies did not have much to worry about anyways, so Rogue's ace boobs made paradise a reality for baby.
I have a feeling we should lay down and relax.
So Rogue lied down on her back, and the fight continued. Knuckles and Espio were both bloody and gross looking, like two waiters who were holding messy food. and then walked into each other, causing the mills to launch into the air and fall down on them and ruin the nice clothes they got from the store. They were breathing hard and were tired, but they kept going, jumping and kicking and it looked like two people doing a dance, but hitting each other also. Knuckles kicked his feet out at Espio, but Espio jumped up and dodged him and came back in the mouth and knocked him onto the floor/ground.
What the f was
Is
that?
it enough yet? Are we done? Shouted Espio to Knuckles. How will this ever end? Knuckles looked up from the ground at Espio, watching over him. Knuckles had a twinkle in his eye, and he looked up to Espio and crawled towards him. Espio did not do anything and feel dangerous.
Come closer,
Said Knuckles in a whisper voice, so Espio bent down and put his face to Knuckles. Knuckles looked up and down Espio's sweaty purple body and into his eyes and said,
Check out his pigeon.
And then grabbed his face.
For the rest of this scene, Knuckles' character model will be switched because Knuckles' current character model is of a little kid, and I do not want to animate a little kid doing anything in this scene. I'm sorry, whoever's kid this is.
As gentle as deer and kissed him on the mouth. When Knuckles kissed him, he did it extra hard, sometimes with his eyes shut, sometimes looking into Espio's deep yellow eyes that looked like a circus of loving men. There's tongues met in the middle of their mouths and like two chicken cutlets that were acting like cats that loved each other. When Espio was watching Fighting Baby, he was not expecting that going to have to do kissing too, but he liked it. They went on a minute while everyone watched, wondering if they were done fighting or just taking a break to kiss. Finally, the back part of Knuckles' body began to lift off the ground while his mouth was Espio. Eventually, the power became so strong that his mouth was removed from Espio, and the spit was like a shiny extension that connected an appliance to a wall outlet. Knuckles then began to glow, floating in the air. The whole place became a little windy. On the side, Tails said to Cream,
Well, I know what this is. This is a rare moment of science.
Yeah, science, bitch.
We will never see, probably again in a lifetime or ever. It is called a baby donation, and it was invented by Einstein. It is when someone reaches a moment of powerful love that they can choose to restart their life as a part of the person they love. Einstein invented this by making his wife love him so much one night during a romance pasta dinner that she became a baby that was like him. But then he killed his wife. The baby.
What the fuck, bro?
I need to finish this. I'm almost done. Okay.
Okay, I need to mute myself.
Be quiet. Okay. He killed his wife, the baby, because he thought it was too dangerous. Okay, stop. Mute your mic or something. Okay. But then he killed his wife, the baby, because he thought it was too dangerous to have her live on the world without testing it in the laboratory first. It is a fact that if it looks like magic, it is not magic. It is science, so deal with it.
Knuckles glided on the wind forward through the crowd of people in front of him and into Rogue's mouth, where he disappeared. It was a good thing Rogue's baby had premonitions and told her to lie down, as then Knuckles did a U-turn in Rogue's body and came out her butt as a newborn baby that looked like Espio. This was all science.
Mr. Reese.
Get your ass
And,
out.
oh god,
Jesus
Seth,
Christ.
of course you did that as soon as I began recording.
Christ almighty. You deserve a death sentence.
Jason, can you please get off of that weird mix of Black Ops 2 and Counter-Strike?
This is Counter-Strike Source. Idiot head. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing that's annoying?
Shut the book up, you cinnamon roll.
Yeah, you were Sonic and like the limo driver and the...
Hey, was that me right there?
Oh yeah, the limo
Oh, it's
driver.
you. Look.
I think that was my favorite role.
No, okay.
What do you...
Yeah, okay, everyone be quiet so...
Rude.
Everyone be quiet so Seth can say the
Sonic horn.
Alright, shut up. Shut your dog up, Caleb. I don't like your dog. I hate you, Alfred. Die.
Alright.
Okay,
Feed
go.
him chocolate and grapes.
Wait, if you feed your dog grapes, will it
Oh
die?
my god.
Oh my
No,
god,
be
yeah,
quiet,
it
be
will.
quiet.
It can't digest grapes. Idiot.
Oh, I
Anyway,
didn't know that.
shut up!
I'm gonna fucking stab you, ho.
Don't care.
Really quick, who's gonna play Roge? Because Joey was Roge before.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Jason is Roge. Yeah.
I don't have a role. I'll play.
Jason, you are Roge. Roge?
Wait, am I
Rouge?
No.
Reese, you were the
I want it Rogue.
I'm gonna have to narrate and make sex sounds at the same time. This is bad. This is gonna be really bad.
Zoom.
Do I have to talk?
Yes, you have to talk. That's
Okay,
how
wait.
acting works.
I have to download the script. Why are you downloading the script?
Just
Oh, you're
the
screen
link.
sharing. Okay.
Okay, everyone be
Click
quiet. Yeah.
the link.
Everyone be quiet.
Wait, how does Rose sound like?
A girl.
A girl.
A
It's a
girl.
chick. It's a bat.
We are at where? We are at where?
Oh, God, have him. How?
Wait, Josh, why do you have a picture of a hotdog.com in your tab?
Wait, what?
I have a picture of hotdog.com. Yeah, this is my favorite website. Look at it. Have you guys seen pictures?
Where's the hot dog?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Where are you taking me on our date tonight?
Whisper.
I mean, I didn't whisper it. Whatever. Keep the last.
Did Jason go to get chips?
No, I said okay.
Can I flip it like this? No, I have to keep it sideways.
Thank you, Seth, for ruining the one time that
shut
Jason
your
actually
whore
got it
mouth.
right by speaking.
Shut
over
your
him.
ass up.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm gonna stab you in the abdomen.
Yeah, speaking of Sonic, where is the gay bag?
Why is he like a 70-year-old dude? He's like a dude from the 1930s. I have no idea.
We know what you did to your mother. Seth, you didn't say the next thing.
I'm eating rich. Bro, you should totally just end the video on me.
Whoa. I was just.